Let's start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. As you see, I have a disability, and I'm going to discuss it very briefly. So all of my life, even before I learned to talk, I've had chronic Songster syndrome. It's one of those conditions where in conversation, or I'll just be walking around, I'm singing in the rain, or the snow, or the fog, or the sun. You get the idea. By the way, can everybody see me? It's like, I'm just looking all around the room, and I'm looking all around the room, and it just feels so dark. I mean, I can't even tell if the lights are out. And what are these magic wands, everybody? Are you guys waving magic wands at me, or is it just me? Or am I just like feeling the sunlight in my eye? Oh, God. Do you see what I see? It looks like, it feels like Christmas in July. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum, I think my eyes are tricking me. I must confess that's the only Christmas carol I don't know all the words to. Okay, I'm going to get through these next 3 sentences without singing a song. I'm going to get through these next several sentences without singing. You think I can do it? Anything you can do, I can do better. Of course, I fail. I tell you, it's the story of my life. And speaking of sad stories, I'm sure many of you know, these days, the job market, especially for those of us with disabilities, is absolutely crazy. I mean, when I graduated from college, I must have gone through audition after interview. I didn't get anywhere. I even applied to be an Uber driver. I'll never forget it. It was about 2 years ago. I saw this ad on Facebook, drive for Uber, and I read through it. Must be 18 years or older, check. Must be a resident of the U.S. for at least 5 years, check. Must have a valid ID in the state of Ohio, check. And notice how it doesn't say driver's license. So I applied, and they said no phone calls, please, so I followed my directions like a good little girl. 3 weeks later, I get this call from a guy named Steve. I pick up the phone. He says, "Hello, Annie, this is Steve from Uber." Hey, Steve. Like, hey, Steve, how you doing? It's good to hear from you. I just called to let you know we know hire you. I'm like, you know hire me? And I literally had the phone on speaker. My husband was in the room. I was jumping up and I was like, joy to the world, I have a job. I scored. Oh, yay. He said, no. I said, we no hire you. You seem to have Songster syndrome. I said, yeah, why? Yeah, my husband's in the room. Why do you need to know if he's in the room? He said, no. I say Songster syndrome. Like, I don't have a service dog. What are you talking about? No, honey, you sing too loud. We no hire you. You sing too loud. Thank you. So after all the horrendous, daunting job search and praying and pondering, I decided to start my own business. Do you hate the idea of hearing your own voice on the answering machine? And are you tired of those automated voicemail systems that say, "We're sorry, the number you've dialed, 867-5309 is not available. At the tone, please record your message." No problem. For a free will offering, I will record your message at any style you want. And just to give you a demonstration, here are 3 of my top favorites. The Beethoven greeting. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Leave a message, I'll call you back. Have a nice day. Thank you. And there's the Tammy Wynette greeting. Stand by your Stand by your phone. I don't know anything about Mae West or Marilyn Monroe. They're a little before my time, so I settled on Brenda Lee. I'm sorry, so sorry. I can't come to the phone right now, but leave a message and I'll call you back soon. Oh, goodbye. Thank you, everybody. You've been wonderful. I hope you don't mind, but I've got to end this on a high note. Can you handle just one high note? So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. Good night.